Hey everybody, how's it going? Well, I'm out here today on the Tehachapi with Ken and John. What's your last names?
Couche.
The Couches. They got hold of me a while back. John said that Ken's birthday is coming up this coming Sunday. Wanted to know if we'd come out here and catch a few trains. So we met at Henry's this morning, had some grub, and look forward to catching some trains out here. And these guys are both. He's a current pilot. He's off on disability right now. He's a retired pilot. And all of you who know me know my love of aviation. So it's been really cool so far. All right. Well, let's flip this thing around and see if we can't catch us some trains. All right. First train of the day. Ken and John, they're getting to check the first train of the day out. You know how much I like manifests. This one's colorful. But yeah, we came down here. Ken had some questions about the old location of tunnels 12 and 13. We were going to drive up there and drop down in here, and sure enough, here's the train as soon as we got here. So we jumped ahead of him. Come out here to get out and let them enjoy the first train of the day. This one ought to have plenty of power on it. He had a green signal at Marcel, which means he has cleared all the way through cable. So he shouldn't have any issues keeping her moving. There is one intermediate between here and cable, but it was obviously clear as well. It's pretty cool artwork. I know you purists, you hate me for not complaining about this stuff, but I don't know, it doesn't bother me as long as it's not obscene or violent. I'm all right. Long train a running. Looks like a brand new auto rack. And every one of these auto racks so far has been loaded. Let's go see what happens next. All right, came down here to between tunnel 3 and 5. There you go, Jacob. You know that one's gonna smoke up. Looks like a welder or a mechanic coming down this way. I saw a bunch of trucks down there from where we're coming by up on the freeway. I don't know what they were at the portal of Tunnel 5. I know the rail gang is working up here right now. I don't know where. Dust show. And that is the ruins of Tunnel 4. They're behind them. Beautiful day, absolutely gorgeous. It's been around 70 in Bakersfield the last few days. It's been cold in the mornings, but well, cold for around here. But the afternoons have just been gorgeous. I still got my flannel shirt on right now, but I'm getting ready to take it off. The train's going to Tunnel 5 over there.
That's a good spin. Look how much higher he is than us. Oh yeah, big turn. It's still amazing, John. I don't care what you say. Keep pulling.
There it is, West Cliff up there. Saw an old BNSF unit, a green and white one, put on a smoke show coming out of Tunnel 3, so it'll probably belching really good when he comes out of there. Let's see if my prediction comes true. I guess not. Not that impressive. Sorry, Jacob Pfeiffer. right, well, this is the same train that we caught down at by Tunnel 3. We'd run up here and catch him at Woodford, but they have him stopped. When we went up to Tehachapi from Marcel to turn around, there was a track crew on single track up there, and my source told me there was tracking time, so they may not have cleared that yet. At that time, he said there was nothing westbound out of Mojave, so I'm assuming that they're holding him for tracking time. I don't know. You know me, I love to speculate. We'll see what happens. There is why this train has red signals. I had to get this this fleet of high railers by here. Well, the one was a UP guy. This is a BNSF guy. I don't know. Looks like it, huh? So yeah, I don't know what's going on up there. Maybe they're running ahead of the rail relay or something. I have no idea. We are up here at the top end of Woodford. See the Keen water tanks there. And we are standing where the 4th water plug used to be. There are no remnants of it. The foundations are all gone, whereas the foundations of the 1, 2, and 3 water tanks are still there. Okay, power's coming. I'll be quiet. That was for us. I was thinking of going up the hill. Let me just put dancing there. Good old BNSF crews, gotta love them. Going to drive up there to that point above the switch, above the bridge, I should say, the 4th crossing Tehachapi Creek, but looked a little muddy up there and want us to get stuck, so came back down here. That's all right. It's still a pretty cool place to catch them. You can see there's still a little bit of snow up high. I haven't looked at any long-term forecasts, but the weather's supposed to be pretty much like this, at least for the next week. I have a golf tournament this Saturday. That's as far as I've looked. And it's supposed to be just like this. It's supposed to be in the high 60s. Sunny, perfect day for golf. And And if chasing trains on the Tehachapi is your thing, it's going to be a good day for that too. A good week. Just remember, as I said in the things you should know about rail fanning up here, don't come up on Monday. And right now, they are doing a lot of work up here. As I said, they're working up by Tunnel 17, and they're laying rail. Right now, I believe that rail project is between Caliente and Bealville. I think. I ran into the manager of that job a couple of weeks ago when they were bringing their equipment in. And he said that's where they were going to start. Now, they may have already gone past that and we're up around Cliff somewhere. I don't know. Oh, I can smell that lumber. That smells so good. Stuff. All right, all you motorheads, there you go. See, some UP crews are friendly too. Yeah. That last train we shot up at the other end of Woodford, we just pulled out of there and this guy's right on his block. We are down at the lower crossing at Woodford. That crossing goes over to private residence there. Up there you see the foundation from the old number 2 water plug. That little road that goes up there by that tree is El Rita, and that is where the El Rita Cafe was, that was pretty much washed away in the 1932 flood. And if my memory serves me correctly, there were about a dozen people in there at that time, and most of them lost their lives. I'd have to read up on it again to be sure. So if you know, just let me know in the comments below. But it was a tragedy. Then my friend Kathy Blagg lives right up there on El Rita Drive. Hello, Kathy. She's a subscriber, regular viewer. Something goes on down here, she'll shoot me a text and say, hey, something's going on up here. I'll come up and check it out. I'm really glad that we're catching these trains today. I always seem to have good luck when I have subscribers show up. I seem to have good luck with trains, and I'm really glad. As I said, it's Sunday's going to be Ken's birthday. He's having a really, really good time. It's great because he just keeps laughing. He's just laughing, having such a good time. And there aren't many things I love to hear more than laughter. Couche is over there. That used to be the post office. And Shirley McLean was the postmaster. And Doug, her husband, worked he was in the signal department. He was a long-time lead man on the Tehachapi gang. He retired from that job in 1984, and that was what allowed me to come up and start working in Tehachapi when he retired and opened that position up. So thank you, Doug. I never knew Doug all that well. Never worked with him. But I used to bump into him out here working every once in a while. We'd be doing some work down here and he'd come over and shoot the breeze with us. Seemed to be a pretty cool guy. Empty train, no help. All right, well, let's see what happens next. So you guys enjoying yourself so far?
This is absolutely Boy, are we awesome. Having fun.
Good, I'm
this
glad.
This is the world's best host.
It's a good birthday present. This is a good idea.
Excellent. Good host, good kid.
And we are down here at the bottom of the Cache Creek Narrows below Cameron, just above between Cameron and Warren. Cool consist, bunch of foreign power in it. Notice that the CN and CP units weren't running. Snow back there on the back side of the Tehachapi there. I was just telling these guys, for those of you who don't know, that the grade on this side of the Tehachapi is the same as it is on the other side. You just don't have the curves. See the on the one of the videos, the video that I did about the meet at Marcel, where I was standing up on top above the helper unit, and I discussed someone having asked me a question about the walkways on top of some of these tank cars, and a subscriber who was involved in the petroleum transportation industry called me, and we actually spoke, and he talked about how some of those things are set up that way for different types of cars, They facilitate different types of access for when they, I guess when they open the tops of these cars, they actually go inside there, like that one, to clean the cars, and it had something to do with that. He has a big long explanation, talked about, you know, full respirators, when you have to wear those, and where you do and don't want to have to take that stuff off. But anyway, it sounded like it had to do with access to the insides of the cars. So there you go. It had something to do with the gear, where they kept the gear before they put it on or something like that. So Kevin Criswell is the one who told me that. Kevin, put that in the comments below if you can, because I probably got it wrong. Okay. All right, well, this is the westbound that just went by us. He came up here and stopped, and obviously they didn't clear him through camera. And here comes the eastbound that we caught at Marcel. No, we caught him at Bealville, and again at Woodford. Said in a couple of videos before that one of the cool things about the Tehachapi is you can catch the same train a few different times, because you can go 70 and they can't. See the wind turbine forest up there. This is going to be the last train that we catch today. Because John needs to get home and to go get his kids from school. Wow, that's a funky looking car. Argon. I don't believe I've ever seen one that didn't have any kind of a structure on the top of it. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. If you know why they do that, let me know in the comments below. I mean, it's obviously unloaded and loaded from the bottom, but so maybe that's why, but still always figured they'd have some sort of venting on the top. But what do I know? Trying not to have to do any more correction videos. Keep that orange shirt put away. Quiet when they're in dynamic going down the hill, okay? All right, well, that will conclude a day of chasing trains. with Ken and John Couche. Am I pronouncing that correctly? It was a productive day, as you saw, and we had a lot of fun. It was so great to listen to Ken laugh all day. He just loved this, and they both enjoyed it. But Ken, you laughed all day long, and that was so cool. I love it when I bring these you subscribers out, and you have such a good time. And as I was talking with him, I always have pretty good luck when I bring people out. You can hear that train taking off behind us there. But when I bring you subscribers out, and we catch a lot of trains, I've always had good luck that way. So, all right, well, here are my URLs to my PayPal and my Patreon. If you can help the channel out that way, I'd sure appreciate it. Keep shooting me the ideas. Drop them in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motorport59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. And take it away, guys.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. We will see you all next time.